Welcome to Resin Threads. My name's Kate. Hello if you're new here. Welcome back if you're joining us again. Today we have the rest of what I'm hoping is technically my January unboxing. It has just arrived today, but we do have the first of the Fairyloot's Cozy Fantasy subscription box, which I'm super excited about. This is the book that I needed for my February reading, so that is awesome. I've got a few days left to hopefully get that started. And then I think I have just bought an extra special edition, not entirely sure. And I am hoping this is my SF&F first box from the Broken Binding. If not, I will add this footage into the next unboxing because it's possible that it could be the second in the fantasy subscription box that I've been getting, but I'm pretty sure this is the first box. We'll see how we go. We might start with just the extra special edition that I purchased and move on from there. I don't actually even remember what this is. Piece of paper. We got a cute little Fairyloot bookmark with a thank you on the back. And I think this is a sequel of another book of that I have. I'm liking the colours so far. This is The Demon and the Light by Axio. So I think this is the sequel to The Floating World, I'm pretty sure. It's looking fairly similar. So let's have a look at this gorgeous edition. I'm liking the colours a lot. Oh, and the sparkle on the back and those edges, look at that. And purple on the top and bottom, so that is gorgeous. Let's have a look at the jacket on its own. So we have that, and we do have another version on the back, so that must be the original cover in a different colorway, which that is super pretty as well. Like, both sides of that are gorgeous. Our naked hardback does not disappoint. Look at that. Like, it's stunning. Like, yeah, yes please. End papers. That's good. That one's got a bit of a sparkle by the looks. So pretty. And this one is signed by the author, so that is cool. I love the purple pen. And is there a fancy map? Yeah, there is. Look at that. That is very nice. Happy with that. That will look great, I think. I think they will suit each other when they're next to each other. I think they will look quite good as a set. Like, that is pretty. So, our first book down, and it does not disappoint. All right, next up, let's get into our first Cozy Fantasy box book. I am super eager to see what they have done with this. I haven't seen any spoilers for this at all, so cannot wait. There is a card, and we've got Tales of Magic as our theme. And let's have a look at the book. Hopefully it is in okay condition, because I watched the guy pretty much throw this on my front porch, so that wasn't great. Oh, wow. That's super pretty. So we do have Agnes Aubert's Magical Cat Shelter by Heather Fawcett. This is the first book that was chosen, which is a quarterly subscription. You can't skip this one, so hopefully I'm gonna like all of the books that they do end up picking, but I'm pretty happy with how this one is looking so far. Let's have a look. Female MMC on the cover, I'm assuming on the front. And then I would say that that is our male main character on the back. That is cute. And then our spine, our sprayed edges, sorry. Super cute with the cat and the cupcakes on the front and the bottom. Let's have a look at the cover all out together. And then we do have a different colorway of the original cover. I actually really like this color as well. Oh, it's a really pretty shade of blue. It's like a bluey green. I don't know how it's going. That's gorgeous. I do quite like both of those, so that's interesting. Let's have a look at the naked hardcover. Oh, that's stunning. I love all the cats. That is so cute. Oh, and the artwork on our end papers. Everyone is so talented. Look at that. I can't wait to read this one. Let's see what else we've got. So there is the note from the author, and this one is signed as well. That is super cute. I love that. Let's have a little bit of a read about what this one is about. The other book we opened was a sequel, so don't want to ruin that one for anyone, but this one is not. So it says, all strays are welcome here. Angus Bear is very fond of making lists. These lists kept her afloat when she lost her husband 2 years ago. And now, as the founder of a cat rescue charity, her meticulous organisational skills feel like the only thing standing between her beloved cats, His Majesty, Banshee, and sweet elderly Thoreau, to name a few, and utter disaster. But when Agnes is forced to move the charity, she soon discovers that her new shop is being used as a front. Right under her feet is a lair of the decidedly disorganised, not to mention self-absorbed and infuriatingly handsome, Havelock Renard. Havelock is everything Agnes doesn't want in her life. Chaos, mischief, and a little too much adventure. But as she gets to know him, she discovers he's more than the dark magician of legend, and that she may be ready for a little intrigue, perhaps even romance. After all, second chances aren't just for rescue cats. That sounds really cool. I have been hanging to get my hands on this. I really need to get to this one. This is going to be my new release for February for Herked. So the reason this book has come closer to the end of February is because they were waiting for it to actually be released before they could ship it out. So even though this was technically the January cozy fantasy pick, it wasn't released till halfway in February. So that's why this one has taken a little bit longer, but it is super cute. I can't wait to get to it. I'm really happy with that one. Okay, and last but not least, we have our broken binding box. It has gotten a little bit mangled, but I don't worry as much about that with broken binding. So hopefully that runs true because of how good they package their items. Like, it is honeycombed in there. So hopefully we are all good. And it's not even just like, it's all the way around. Plus then they tend to have bubble wrap around it as well a lot of the time, and they're wrapped. So I think we will be okay. But let's open him up. I'm hoping this is actually the book that I think it is. We'll find out pretty quick if it's not. It is. Awesome. I was getting a bit worried. So we have a little sneak peek. I have been eagerly awaiting this one too. I've been loving the other books by this author that I have read and am eager to see what they've done with this. Oh, the colours are looking interesting. Let's have a look. Let's open him up. See if I can get him out like that. Oh, wow. That is so different to the original cover. So that will be obviously on screen for you to have a look at now. But look at that. That is cool. I love the colours that they've used. It's so colourful. It's awesome. Sprayed edges. And they do run around the bottom and the top. That's so pretty, and that's obviously an explosion. Let's have a look at the jacket on its own. It doesn't have any version on the other side, but that is our artwork as is. So if you, obviously you probably already read, this is Operation Bounce House by Matt Dinnerman. So this is his new, I think it's going to be a standalone sci-fi-esque fantasy book. Our naked hardcover, again, is spectacular. Broken binding just tend to kick it out of the park, really. And this was again the first pick in the SF&F sub box. That's cool. And papers and different ones on the front. So good. Let's see what else we've got. This one is signed by Matt Ditterman, which is awesome. Anything else in here? No. I am very happy with that. I can't wait to get to this. I know I have been listening to Dungeon Crawler Carl via audio. I don't know if this is the same thing where the audio is going to be really good, but I am eager to give this one a go as well. Let's find out what it's about. All you knew Sonoran colonist Oliver Lewis ever wanted to do is run the family ranch and keep their aging fleet of intelligent architectural bots ticking. But now the colossal Apex Corporation has been hired to commence an eviction action, exterminate all life on New Sonora in preparation for a reboot. And they charge bored Earthers for the opportunity to design their own war machines, remotely pilot them, and make it a game. The game is called Operation Bounce House, and New Sonora is its playing field. Determined to defend the only home he's ever known, Oliver and his friends find themselves fighting for their lives against these machines. To Earth, it's a game, but to Oliver, it's war. Sounds really cool. And on the back it says, "We only have 5 days to cleanse the planet. Don't miss out on your chance to make a difference in the galaxy. The future of humanity is in your hands." So that is such an interesting concept that to one lot of people, it is literally just like you're playing a video game, but you are exterminating real people on another planet. That is so intriguing. Alrighty. So only a short video this time because we have these few that have arrived late, but I am absolutely loving all 3 editions. I can't wait to get to all of these. I think the first one that I will be picking up is going to be Agnes Auber's Mystical Cat Shelter, mainly because it's my February new release. But I could have easily also used Operation Bounce House as well. So either of those will work. Which one's your favorite? Which sprayed edge do you like the most? Have you read any of these yet yourselves? And what did you think of them? I'd love to know down below. If you haven't already, please consider hitting that like button if you like the video and subscribing to see what else I've got coming up. I've also linked down below my Goodreads, my Storygraph, and my Instagram if you'd like to follow me over on any of those. And I just hope that wherever you are having a really wonderful day and happy reading. Bye.